Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know I'm so happy to be back. I'm so happy to bring you guys another video. I know it's been a long time, but the last few months we've been extremely busy. We've been buying a new home in Connecticut. We've been selling our New York home, and if you guys know how moving goes, it's terrible. But it's something that we had to get done, and we wanted more room, especially me. I wanted more room for gardening, and my kids, they wanted their own room and stuff like that. They're getting older, teenagers. And besides that, I wanted to give you guys a gardening stroll in the Connecticut garden that the previous owner had. They didn't have much of a garden, but man, once I saw this brook and the scenery, it kind of took me by surprise, but I loved it. That's something that I really wanted to have in my backyard. But when I come out the back door or the side windows, I get to see this, y'all. Dang. This wonderful brook of water flowing all the way in the back. Something straight out of a movie. I enjoyed looking at that. It put me in a great mood, and it's a nice mosaic sound every single night and day. I enjoyed it. All right, so I want to take you guys and show you guys the property and the gardening they have. By the way, they have none. Like they have nothing compared to what I had back in New York. So it's a lot of makeover. So I want you guys to come along. It's a brand new journey for us. So you guys know. All right, guys. So I'm going to show you the side of the house, the gardening I'm going to do for the future, and they don't have much, but let's give you guys a little stroll. So the corner of the house, we got a lot of potential to garden. See the sides? There's a lot of stuff I could do here. I have it in my mind already. Right here. Of course, I'm gonna get rid of all of this mess right now. This entire corner. I like the bricks going straight down, but I just wanna make this into a nicer pattern or design. I don't want it to be straight. It just looks so bland to me. But the soil is pretty good. It's pretty loose, see? As soon as I step in that soil, it's soft. It indicates to me pretty good soil, but I know once I get in the back, it's gonna be rocky, real rocky. Most of the soil over here is rocky. You can see there's absolutely nothing over here. This is all weed and grass. I'm gonna take these stuff out. That's all garbage to me. This ground cover, same thing. I don't need this. There's more. They have more of this stuff over there, but I'm gonna take these things out. You know how much tulip bulbs I can put over here? Oh man. I'm gonna take this out. I'm gonna take that out. I probably could put that somewhere else. I want to show you guys where exactly I'm gonna put some of my pumpkin next year and my squash. You guys know I love squash. If you come over here, if you look over here, I went over here and the ground is pretty soft. They was doing a little gardening over here, but of course, they stopped doing it. They let it get out of control. But I could put some pumpkin over here, right next to the brook, and it could run alongside the brook and grow beautifully. And this is all wonderful stuff. I can put a gate right here so I can access this garden. Man, look at this. It's fantastic. I don't want to let this get to waste. All this is part of the property, even over there a little bit. But I'm not going to jump this water to go do anything over there. Let's get back over there. Same thing. I gotta straighten this up, clean this out. Under the deck, I gotta fix that. I got some stuff under the deck that I wanted to put. My kids, they wanted me to block off the deck. So I'm gonna put some stuff here so no critters can go underneath the deck. You see how that look? I like this. Got a nice look. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put landscape fabric to cover completely underneath the deck, so no weed or anything can grow. I gotta clean that deck out though. It's a ton of work. Once again, back to the ground covering. I don't know exactly what this is, but I like this one. I think I could keep this. It's the same one over here, but this one is in better condition. Check this out. All garbage. I mean, they wasn't gardeners, and I totally understand that. Same thing. I'm happy they didn't put nothing. It makes it a little bit easy for me. I just got to clean all of this out and just put whatever I want. I have the vision in my head already. And right over here, I got a nice spot for a wonderful plum tree. Check this out. This looks like mint. Oh, this is lemon. Lemon blend. Look like mint. But you can see right here, there's critters everywhere, y'all. There's critters every single where. See? They was doing some kind of gardening over here. Oh, I love this container. This farmhouse container. It's beautiful. I'm gonna keep that. See all of that? They just didn't know exactly what to do. All this area. By next year, I'm gonna have this stuff cleaned up. Same thing over here. If you come over here, this is what I'm talking about. This is our gardening spot. This is a bunch of weed right now, but I want to put stuff over here. They had created a rocky barrier, which looks pretty cool to me. Right next to the brook. I mean, man, I could just stare at that for hours. I love that, but we gotta go. If you guys look, it's a beautiful hydrangea over there. It's two big ones, and I must compliment the owner for what they did right there with the deck and the hydrangea. That's super cool. It gives you a nice privacy, and I love that from the neighbors. That's really cool. Oh, for this deck, I'm gonna deck that thing out. No pun intended. See all this. I could put some shade plants under here. So I could grow. When you come over here, man, there's just so many places to go. This also is a little garden bed they have, but I don't like the fact that this is on the floor. I want to build this up into an actual garden bed. They got a lot of stuff they was doing. I didn't check out most of these things. I gotta get to it. Pretty cool. And as we go, yesterday we was doing a little bit of work, and you guys can see behind me, put in a garden, a well. But this is actually the well that go all the way down, about 100 feet, so we can get water directly to the house. And I put this just to keep the kids safe, not to run into this and, bump their knees or their head. I put a little well. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna put soil and I'm gonna bulb layer it all the way up. So that could look pretty in the spring. So I'm already doing small things, but this one was priorities because the kids is already running and I don't want them to run into this well. And I found a couple tubers. I don't know exactly what those tubers is, but I'm gonna probably put them inside of a container. Again, when you come over here, they have more bed. They have more space over here. I want to do a lot of gardening here, but they have a lot of deers that come over here too. So I'm kind of worrying where to put my vegetable garden. I think I'm gonna put that on the other side. Then again, I want to put it on this side. So I'm trying to figure that out. And of course, I got a dead tree over here. This entire tree is dead. I gotta hire someone to come take that down. It's complete garbage. Yeah, this is the back of the hydrangea. You guys can see? Look at that fall color. So beautiful. This is a limelight. You guys know in the summertime, these blooms, check it out. They're all white in the summertime with lime green. Check this out. This make my other hydrangea in New York looks really bad. This thing is big. This is the biggest one by far I have seen. Look at this. This is ridiculous. This size of my head. Big. Wow. I'm really impressed with this. I love this one. Again, hydrangea tree go all the way around. It kind of like wrap around the deck. If you put one right here, it will just block out the entire thing, the entire area. So we didn't want to do that. This is definitely mint. This mint, right? This is mint. Yeah, this is mint. I'm gonna take that out. I don't like mint nowhere in my garden bed. See that? I took one out yesterday. This thing take over your bed, man. I'm gonna take that out. See the ground cover? Absolutely love. I love the Goldilocks Jennies. I prefer these in containers. I mean, like hanging basket, not ground cover, but this ground cover right here is stunning. Then as you come around here, you see the knockout rose bush. This is how the bush looks. These things can get out of control too. It looks terrible. Yesterday I took out a really, really big one that I did not like. I like the tree, I don't like the bush, because this is how it gets. It blocks out everything that you try to do in the front. So I'm gonna get rid of that. My wife wanna keep it, but no sir, you can't keep that. And this, I have no clue what this is. This is a big mess. That's gonna probably cost me about an hour and a half just to take out. I'm gonna take that out, and of course, you see the big rocks? I've never done this. I'm gonna plant around these rocks. I can't move these things. Those are some big rocks. If you look over here, all this was done yesterday. I had a knockout bush over here and a few other plants. I just took them all out. So this area is completely clean right now. I wanna get the other area that you guys just saw, I wanna clean that up the same way. So I can do exactly what I wanted. You guys remember my containers? I brought some of my containers with me with a bulb layer in. This is some of the container. And when we was digging yesterday, I found a turtle. It's big. It's a real. See, they got mostly old stuff. Look at this. I think it's a bird bath. Look at this. Oh man, the ground covering is so thick. This is a lot of work. They mixed up a lot of plants. This is a mature evergreen right here. This is a mature plant. Look at that. It looks very nice. They got a few of them. I'm gonna show it to you guys. They got a few of them. Again, mint. These people must love mint, man. I don't love mint this much. Yep, more mint. When I was digging yesterday, I took out some of this Goldilocks and I put it inside of this basket. This basket just looks so lonely to put it inside. You see the ground? Over here it looks like a mess. I got a lot of work to do. Same thing over here. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty. I don't want to destroy this. I have a nice idea where to put that. Again, they love evergreen. I love it too, but they just put it in the wrong places. Some good evergreen. And if you look over here, I like this tree. I don't know what this tree is, but this one gonna stay. If you point the camera over here, this evergreen going all the way down. And one dead tree that I'm gonna have to get rid of. Go through the gate. I'm going to show you guys what we got going on in the front. So I got some of my New York bulb layer in here. I did not want to leave this. These things are fine. I got to get them water up. Make sure they stay a little moist. Believe me, there's so much wildlife over here. They got squirrels, they got chipmunks, they got a whole bunch of stuff I ain't never seen before. So I gotta protect those. I'm gonna take these inside. I just got them here for now. See all these cracks in here? These are all dens. You see the holes right here? Chipmunks live in here. You got chipmunks living in there. And you got squirrel all over the place. But I'm really excited to show you guys this garden bed in front of the house. It looks really nice. As you can see, absolutely nothing was done with it. This is magnificent. This rock wall. There's so much stuff I'm gonna do here. And this arbor is perfect. I know exactly what I'm gonna put on it. If I could get a nice rose on it, I know I could grow a lot of vegetables on it, but I will also want a climbing rose to grow in it. It's just beautiful. If you look at the top of the house, they have some window box. Got some plants inside of it. Looks really nice. I like the greenery. I like to mix it up. Probably could have put some super petunias in there. That's for next spring. Inside there, and in that other one right there. Right over there. See that? It's a nice looking box. But if you spin the camera around, the property go all the way back that way. I'm probably gonna do absolutely nothing over here. Maybe, I don't know. Because over here is a lot of work. I want to get this tree down. It's a pretty big tree. I want to get it down because you can see the mess that this tree usually makes. And there's nuts all over on the floor. Let me just show you one. They're all over. See? That's the nuts that comes from that tree. I don't know what kind of nuts it is. But I know the squirrel and the deers, they enjoy that stuff. Walk around. When you step on one, you can push your ankle. That's why I don't like this tree. Same right here. I got a lot of ideas for what I can do with over here. But that means I got to cut down about 13 trees. That's something I want to do by next summer. The plan is to knock down these trees right over here and just excavate and build this land up. And there's just so much stuff I could do over there that I want done by next year. I have a lot of time on my hand, but I got to get that done. Those trees are killing me. They're in the way, and you can't even see the house when you're on the road. I mean, which is cool. It's tucked away, but I want to be able to see it. But when you spin it around, I mean, the house looks good. It's a nice farmhouse. All right, guys, so we give you guys a nice, rough garden tour with some stuff we're gonna do and, you know, stuff that they have in the garden. And we're on the other side of the property, right over here. If you look, it's a mess. A lot of stuff got to get grown out back here. And I'm not doing none of this work back here. It's a lot of work, a lot of trees, and I'll come back here and just check things out. Other than that, same routine, guys. Don't forget to comment, subscribe. We back in business. You know, I'm so happy you're watching this video. I'm gonna give you guys an update on how everything is going. And we down here just checking out this property, making sure everything is everything, you know? Because this is new to me. And everything I'm gonna do, some of it gonna be new, some of it, I'm gonna bring some of my New York sauce and kind of stir it up with this Connecticut flow. I don't know, they don't got no name down here. I think they do, I don't know. But I'm a New Yorker by heart. Other than that, I'm just messing around with this brook right now. As you can see, I can't get enough of this thing. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out.